Hey everyone, it's Jessica from Madness to Miracle, and I did a little short um, uh, just a couple hours ago, and telling y'all that my dog passed away, and thank you to who's ever viewing it, and I wanted to give a little bit of a funny on the other end to kind of put on my rookie playlist for I'm a rookie in Alaska trying to do some things out here. And it was really funny because our weather, we've been here for about 2 weeks, and our weather went from about 30s to 40, between 30 and 40 degrees as the high, to like less than 10 degrees for the high, for the last several days. And that is an extreme drop, and we have never been in weather like this. So, couple days ago, a few days ago, probably, I don't know, say three days ago, um, the toilet clogged. Okay, so it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't gonna flush. And so the lady who got me, the realtor, she had a handyman, and so there's not, I live in a rural area, so there's not much to pick from, and I don't know people, and I don't, so he came over, and he got some stuff to put down, and it eventually started working, and it eventually would flush. In that same instance, when that toilet was doing that, the shower in the same bathroom was also throwing up stuff, and then the kitchen sinks would like kind of gurgle a little bit. And so I'm like going, oh my gosh, like I really don't need this, So was so happy that it went through. And then, it was okay for like a day or yeah, for like a day, and then it started doing it again. And I gave my son a bath, and then when I let out the bath water, we have two bathrooms, so one is just a shower and one is a bathtub. So I gave him a bath, and when I let out the water, all that water that went down, it was coming up through the other shower and the kitchen sinks and all this kind of mess. And I'm like going, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I get the guy to give me a ride back to the store, and I got a couple more bottles of the stuff that he originally got. So I come home, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fix this. So I've got two kitchen sinks, the bathtub drain, and the other shower drain, which is coming up with stuff. Now it's really rising. The toilet that won't flush. Luckily, thank God, we still had a toilet to use, and that one was working fine. So the directions for this particular product, which I'm not gonna name because I'm new to this stuff, so I don't know if you're supposed to directly name something. I'll see. But it has crystals. I can say that, it has crystals, and you pour some in the drain, and it says you're not supposed to use it in the toilet. And so I'm like going, okay, I'm not going to put this in the toilet. It seems like the problem is more like maybe in the shower. And so I'm like, okay, I had an idea. So I got the bathtub, the two kitchen sinks, and the other shower. And then I got boiling pots of water, because I'm going like, okay, well, it activates with hot water. So it's like maybe the pipes are just too cold. Maybe it's not. Maybe the water's not getting hot enough for it just on its own. So I'm boiling pots of water. I'm going from sink. I'm going from sink to bathtub to shower, and I'm rotating, putting the stuff down, letting it sit, flushing it down with boiling hot water, and I'm just doing this repetitively. And in the shower one, that was the worst one, I'm plunging it. I'm just plunging it like a mad woman, and it would go down so far, swirl down, and then it would just like whoop, come back up. And it kept getting a little bit better and a little bit better. So let me back up a little bit. I didn't quite use the boiling water first. I did try just hot water, but then I'm like, it's not working with the plunging. So I got the boiling water and I poured the boiling water down it, and we heard some stuff going on. Like we heard, I mean, just all this noise going on. I'm like, okay, maybe that's hot enough water. So I just kept doing that, and I kept rotating it through all the drains that I was working with. And eventually, like, the drains are working. You know, the shower thing went down, which was the worst one, thank God. And, you know, things might gurgle a little bit, but and then the toilet is working, you know, sufficiently. You know, it's kind of still doing a little bit of bubbling, and it go down and it'll kind of stay down. But anyways, I was looking up, like, what does extreme cold do to pipes, like when it goes from extreme to extreme? And it's like, yeah, for sure, it can freeze up stuff. It can freeze up the water. I mean, they had suggestions like, you know, just leave a faucet on dripping just so there's water still flowing. And then it said, you know, like if you have buildup, oils, hairs, little debris, like we have a septic tank. We live in a rural area, so we have a septic tank. And so we don't have a garbage disposal, which all this stuff is new to me. Septic tank, living off propane that's hooked to all of our main things, our stove, our, you know, washer and dryer, all that stuff. All this stuff is new. So I'm just like trying to Google and YouTube stuff, just learn it as I go. And then after, you know, I kind of got some answers, and I was like, okay, so this extreme cold, you know, maybe we just need to do this like periodic, you know, a couple of times a week, run really, really hot water through all of like the main, you know, drain things, you know, just to keep our pipes like, you know, warmer. And then I was taking a shower earlier, and when we got this house, we bought it furnished. Like they left it, you know, totally furnished with all the stuff in it pretty much. And so they still had like some of the shampoo bottles and conditioner bottles. And I'm taking a shower and I'm looking and I'm like, castor oil shampoo or conditioner, whatever the one it is, but I don't know which one it was, but it's castor oil and then olive oil, something else. And I'm going like, oil? And I look at the ingredients, and sure enough, it's like oil this, oil that, oil this, oil that. And I'm going like, well, dang, you know, you can't put, you know, I'm being told like you can't put any oil down these drain pipes. And then when extreme cold comes, it can make that, you know, just clog, especially if there's hair and other stuff. And oh my gosh, and I'm going like, well, no wonder, you know, probably not the whole problem, I'm sure, you know, but it was just funny because, I mean, I got a 50-foot snake, like, you know, for the drain, and I'm trying to snake the whole toilet, and it was hilarious, you know, probably if you're a fly on the wall watching me run around. My son was, and I'm running from drain to drain, and I've got pots boiling, and, you know, I'm like, it's so funny. But now I have Drano for the toilet to hopefully like just clear that through all the way. But yeah, cold pipes. And so now we are going to do pipe maintenance every month to put this certain stuff down our drain pipes so that it keeps them maintained. And then we are going to do a thing where we pour like hot water down the pipes, you know, 2 or 3 times a week during this extreme cold time. So, rookie Jessica makes another discovery. It was just funny. So I hope everybody can laugh from that because I sure was. All right, God bless y'all. And I do have a more serious message I'm putting together that I want to put on my other playlist. So thank you so much. God bless y'all. Love you. Bye.